I love college. And as a senior, I look back on the past 4 years that I've had, and I realize that this journey through college hasn't been an easy one. But there are so many great memories that I've collected along the way. I have memories of the many people I've met, the many retreats I've experienced with InterVarsity that have helped me grow. I remember hockey games and football games, ice skating, nights at the movies, Ally nights, etc. All of these experiences have helped shape me into the young woman that I am today. I could not imagine not having those experiences because I couldn't afford to go to college. I've wanted to go to U of I since my sophomore year in high school. I couldn't imagine looking up one day and realizing that it's not possible because I have no money. Just last week, I had 3 conversations with 3 very different women, all from different backgrounds and of different ethnicities. They all share with me their financial hardships that they have experienced in college and how it has affected their college experience. It all began with Susanna.
My mom buys these really yummy Fuji apples. You know, those huge, delicious, really juicy, and kind of expensive apples. Like, she brought them to school, and then I was eating one, and then I went down to, like, I think we were heading out to large group. And then Kevin was sitting over by the benches, and I went over and he was like, "Can I have a bite of that?" I said, "I don't know." And he just took it out of my hand and just bit into it. And of course, like, after he bit into it, I didn't want it back. So I just kind of gave it up to him, and that just really bothered me because, you know, it was an apple that my mother bought for me, and it was hard for her to, like, sacrifice that for me. And so a lot of the food that I do have in here wasn't paid for by my parents, but by the government. So that also kind of ticked me off because he was like, "Yeah, you know, you could go buy this." No, I can't. Actually, no, I can't. The government has to buy it for me.
Since freshman year, I've been wanting to do a medical mission trip. It's been my goal. And there were 2 times I was going to go through LIP, Latinos in Pre-Health, the first time, but it conflicted with moving for my resident assistant position, so they didn't allow me to go. The second time, I had my ticket ready to go. We were going to go to Costa Rica, San Andres, and we were going to build a play center for the kids there. And I wasn't able to go because even though I had my ticket, it was going to be $500 to attend and to stay that week over there. And it turns out that my last payment for Parkland was $500. So it came between, you know, doing what I wanted to do since freshman year or pay for my school. So I had to let the ticket go, and I paid for my school. It was definitely frustrating, very frustrating and disappointing. I was so upset that I cried. It was just something I wanted to do since freshman year. There was a moment in the financial aid office that really just kind of pissed me off. I asked her about FAFSA and, you know, becoming independent, and she said it wasn't the state's job to pay for my education. It was my parents' job up to 25 years. It was my parents' job to fulfill their duties as parents and pay for my education. I was tired of people judging my family because of their status, and I figured they're not horrible people. They love me, and they're providing all they can, and they're providing me with support, which is the only thing I need. I kept, as I said, going to Tanisha, trying to see what I can do, see if there was kind of a way to go about the system with FAFSA and everything, to see if I could file as independent. But apparently you need to be either older than 25, have a child, be married, or, you know, be a veteran, and I was neither, obviously. And it actually got to the point where I was so desperate my freshman year. I have a boyfriend that I've been dating for now 3 years. And freshman year, as I said, it was really frustrating to where I got to the point where I was thinking, you know, screw the romantic wedding. I don't care. I'll get married and my boyfriend just go to the court. And if it means me going to school, I'll do it. I was willing to do anything at that point.
Well, when we went to talk to one of the financial aid counselors, Nick was with me at the time. We were all in the office, and we just were joking, like, oh, well, like, she was telling us the options about how some people go to school. Some people have kids go to school for free, like, people if you're married. And we kind of just looked at each other like, really? And she was like, yeah, so if you're going to get married in the near future, just wait to apply. So basically, it was like a year later, and we were like, like, I need to go to school. This is 3 times now that I've applied and got accepted, and I can't go because of money, So we did it in August, and then I applied in January, and then got accepted, so. And in the end, like, I got financial aid this year, but my next semester, what's going to happen next fall? Who knows? Because I will not be 23 before January. I'll be 23 in July. And that's the government's technicality. At 18, you are legally able to move out of your parents' house. You are legally able to get married. You are legally able to buy a house. But you can't go to school.
If you really want to do something and you want it really bad, you'll get there. You'll find ways. You just have to keep positive.
You can do anything you put your mind to it. In life, there are no impossibilities. There are just obstacles that you just need to get over. And there's no hurdle too big that you can't climb, jump, roll over, Like, if I know better than anyone, I've been through so much stuff, and you have to find the ways around it. Whether that's technicalities, doing things you don't necessarily agree that are morally correct, but if you want it, you'll get it.
Be strong and loaded. Never give up hope. We're gonna do great things.
Talking to these 3 women has made me appreciate the priceless memories of my college experience. They have also inspired me and have helped me to know that no matter what I go through, that there is always a light at the end of the tunnel.